Welcome to MasterChem Academy. In this session, you are going to learn a Riemann-Tiemann reaction. Okay, very important name reaction to prepare aromatic aldehydes. So very important name reaction. So what is that reaction? When a phenol is heated with CHCl3 and NaOH. What is CHCl3? It is chloroform and base NaOH. An aldehyde group is introduced in the benzene ring, mainly in the ortho position to phenolic group. Okay, so how it is? So when a phenol, we know that phenol structure, phenol with CHCl3 plus NaOH. By heating to 60 to 70 degrees centigrade, what happens here? Aldehyde group introduced in the benzene ring, mainly in the ortho position. What is the ortho position to OH group? This one is ortho position. So aldehyde group is introduced here. Okay, so this is orthohydroxybenzaldehyde. What is this? Orthohydroxybenzaldehyde. Okay, this common name, very familiar common name, salicylaldehyde. Okay, salicylaldehyde, familiar common name. So orthohydroxybenzaldehyde. Okay, this aldehyde group introduced at ortho position to phenolic group. That's why it is orthohydroxybenzaldehyde. And remaining NaCl plus 2H2O byproducts. So this is major product. Along with the ortho product, little amount of para product is also formed. Okay, so if aldehyde group introduced at ortho position, that is called orthohydroxybenzaldehyde. If CHO group introduced at para position, that is said to be para-hydroxybenzaldehyde. Okay, so this is very little amount. This is minor and this is major. Okay, so main product is mainly introduced to ortho position only. This formation of orthohydroxybenzaldehyde, salicylaldehyde from phenol by reacting with chloroform and NaOH. This reaction is known as Riemann-Tiemann reaction. Okay, so now in the reaction mixture, two main products are there. One is orthohydroxybenzaldehyde, orthosalicylaldehyde. It is orthohydroxybenzaldehyde is called salicylaldehyde. Ortho and para-hydroxybenzaldehydes, two products are there in reaction mixture. How to separate these two? Okay, so this can be achieved by steam distillation. Okay, steam distillation, because of their difference in their boiling points. Okay, so here first one is ortho compound. So OH, here C double bond OH. Okay, structure of C double bond OH, ortho position aldehyde group. Now there is a intramolecular hydrogen bonding. Because of this adjacent position only two groups are there. Okay, so there is a possibility for the intramolecular hydrogen bonding. Due to this intramolecular hydrogen bonding, it has low boiling point than compared to para-hydroxybenzaldehyde. Okay, here is there any intramolecular hydrogen bonding? Is there? No, because they are both the groups are there in opposite position. Okay, para position. Okay, here they are in close position, but here they are apart from each other. Okay, that's why here there is no intramolecular hydrogen bonding. So because of the intramolecular hydrogen bonding, so it has low boiling point than para product. Okay, that's why it is more volatile. It is more volatile. This is more volatile compared to para product. That's why with this difference in this nature, by steam distillation we can separate salicylaldehyde from para product. Okay, this is also called as chelation. Okay, once this hydrogen bonding, intramolecular hydrogen bonding is formed, now this is looks like a ring. Okay, this process is called chelation. Okay, this is about Riemann-Tiemann reaction. Here most important point is, here carbon-carbon new bond is formed. Here this is carbon-carbon new bond. Okay, in this reactant there is no carbon-carbon bond. Here a new bond is formed. This is one of the important points. First point, new carbon-carbon bond. And second one, here this is, in this case, dichlorocarbon. Dichlorocarbon is the intermediate. So this is neutral electrophile. Neutral electrophile. So we will discuss that later in mechanism. Just important points I am quoting here. Okay, dichlorocarbon. And here third point is, here it is base catalyzed. Base catalyzed reaction. Okay, so these are the important points. And main product is ortho product. Okay, new carbon-carbon bond formation, neutral electrophile, base catalyzed reaction. So these are the important features of Riemann-Tiemann reaction. Okay, let us discuss mechanism of Riemann-Tiemann reaction. Okay, first what is the reaction? So that is phenol with CHCl3, NaOH, heating to 60 to 70 degrees centigrade. So as main product is ortho hydroxybenzaldehyde, that's why I am mentioning here only one product now, ortho hydroxybenzaldehyde or salicylaldehyde. Okay, this is the main product. Okay, now mechanism. So here mechanism also very important, because one of the most important intermediate is there. So that is dichlorocarbon. Okay, it is a neutral electrophile. Okay, electrophiles, generally electrophiles having positive charge, but here dichlorocarbon, it is a neutral electrophile. Here in this case it acts as neutral electrophile. So how it is? So what is the mechanism? So first, from phenoxide CHCl3, here it is chloroform CHCl3. So on this carbon, these three chlorines are electron withdrawing nature, having electron withdrawing nature. Due to this electron withdrawing nature, so this hydrogen will become as more acidic. More acidic means it can leave as H plus very easily. That's why with OH minus from sodium hydroxide, so OH minus picks up this H plus ion and become as H2O, leaves as H2O minus H2O, and what is the remaining? CCl3 minus. Okay, this minus charge because of this bond. Okay, without taking electron, hydrogen left as H plus ion. That's why negative charge on this carbon. Okay, now Cl will leave as Cl minus. That's why this become as dichlorocarbon. Two chlorines with two electron. Okay, two electrons. So that is, so with electron, with its electron and one electron extra, that's why it gets negative charge. That's why here Cl will leave as Cl minus and the remaining is dichlorocarbene. Dichlorocarbene. Okay. So this is neutral electrophile, very important. Say previous examination question. Okay, which of the following is a neutral electrophile, or which is the intermediate in Riemann-Tiemann reaction? Okay, what is this? This is intermediate. Okay, reaction intermediate. Which of the following is a reaction intermediate for the in the Riemann-Tiemann reaction? What is your answer? Dichlorocarbene. Okay. Now this dichlorocarbene acts as electrophile, neutral electrophile. Very important point. Okay. What is this? Which is intermediate? Dichlorocarbene. Which is neutral electrophile? That is dichlorocarbene. Now phenol in presence of OH minus, it become as phenoxide ion. So we should represent these bonds as well now to understand the mechanism. Okay, phenoxide ion from phenol. Okay, now delocalization takes place. Okay, plus CCl2 dichlorocarbene electrophile. Now due to this delocalization, this carbon gets negative charge and this one is electron deficient, neutral electrophile. So negative charge attracts this electrophile. That's why you can show this directly like this. And what is the bond resultant? Double bond O. Here already one hydrogen is there. Okay. Now CCl2. Each carbon having one hydrogen. So for the mechanism purpose, I am mentioning here hydrogen and CCl2 minus. Why it is minus? Already carbon is having 4 electrons. Okay, 2 chlorines 2 electrons, 1 electron 3 electron, and with these 2 electrons, total 5 electrons. Due to the extra electron, carbon gets negative charge. Okay, now with OH minus, with NaOH, so with OH minus, so what happens here? Double bond O. Here what happens? Okay, so due to this delocalization, oxygen gets negative charge. Here again double bond is formed. So this will become as CHCl2. Hydrogen leave as H plus ion. So this H plus ion here it is negative charge. That's why. So H plus joined here on this carbon and become as CHCl2. Okay. Now with OH minus, with sodium hydroxide. So what is the resultant product here? It is O minus CHOH OH. Okay, whenever two halogens on same carbon atom, so with OH minus ion, so chlorines replace with OH groups. Okay, now whenever OH groups on same carbon, dehydration takes place in this manner. Okay, dehydration. So with this dehydration minus H2O, so what is the product? O minus CH double bond O. Okay, double bond is just because of this delocalization, and H leave as H plus and OH leave as OH minus. That's why minus H2O. So there is a double bond formed between CH and O. Okay, this one. So this with a proton will become as the desired product OHCHO. Okay, so this is the mechanism of Riemann-Tiemann reaction. Very important. So here what happened? First, it is more acidic, So that's why acidic hydrogen picks up by OH minus become as H2O and CCl3 minus. From this dichlorocarbon is formed, which is intermediate. It is neutral electrophile. As it is electrophile, so due to this delocalization, this carbon gets negative charge, so it attracts electrophile, forms a bond. Here, due to this delocalization, so CH, as it is negative charge, hydrogen leave as H plus, that's why it is combined here and forms this one. And next with OH minus, as 2 Cl2 groups, 2 Cl2 atoms, so replaced with OH groups, so these 2 OH groups. And next minus H2O dehydration, so resultant product with H plus ion forms our resultant product. What is that resultant product? Salicylaldehyde, orthohydroxybenzaldehyde. So this is Reamer-Tiemann reaction. Okay, here where is the new carbon-carbon bond? This one is new carbon-carbon bond. Okay, this one is, so in this step only it is formed. Okay, new carbon-carbon bond. Okay, major product, what is the major product? Ortho product. And next here para product is also formed, but it is minor. Okay, it is major, already we have discussed that. This is called regioselective. Okay, if in any case, if two products are there, two products are formed, but one is major, then it is said to be regioselective. Okay, this ortho is selectively formed, that's why it is called regioselective reaction. It is regioselective reaction, carbon-carbon new bond is formed, neutral electrophile. Okay, so and base catalyzed reaction, these are the important points. So let us discuss some examples, some more examples. So here only one example we have discussed. Okay, applications of Reamer-Tiemann reaction. Okay, let us discuss some more examples for Reamer-Tiemann reaction. Okay, so already we have discussed this reaction, phenol to conversion salicylaldehyde. Okay, how to write the product? How to write the product? Just place CHO group to ortho position. Okay, ortho position to the phenol group. So what is the ortho position? Here this is the ortho position. Okay, this just to place CHO at ortho position. Like that, some more examples. Okay, applications of Reamer-Tiemann reaction. So in this OH group here, that's why this is ortho position. That's why just place CHO group at ortho position. This is the product. And write the product for this reaction. Here OH group, two positions are available. These two are ortho position only. Okay, so as it is closer to ring, place CHO this at this place. Okay, at this ring there is no crowding. Okay, that's why you can place CHO here. Okay, this is ortho position. And next, this one. Now this is ortho position is already occupied. Okay, if you place here one more ortho position is there for OH, this is ortho position. If you substitute this with CHO group, okay, if you substitute this with CHO, what happens? There is a steric crowding. All adjacent three positions are occupied with bulky groups. That's why, so to avoid this steric crowding, so it prefers to substitute at para position. Okay, what is the reason? Just because of already it is occupied, ortho position is occupied with bulkier group OCH3. That's why to avoid steric crowding, so CHO group occupies para position. Okay, in general rule, just replace hydrogen with CHO. Here one hydrogen with CHO, that is the rule. So if any substituents present in ortho position, then it selects para position. Now here this is pyrrole. Okay, pyrrole, these 2 points you should remember. Second position, this is called indole. This one is indole. Okay, so substituted pyrrole. Okay, phenyl substituted pyrrole, that is indole. Okay, benzopyrrole is called indole. So at indole, third position, these two you should remember. Second position means this one is second position, so that's why place CHO group at second position, NHCHO. And in this case, what is that? Third position means 1, 2, 3. So place CHO at third position. Okay, in indole, for indole third position, for pyrrole second position. So along with this, one unexpected product is also formed in case of pyrrole. Okay, what is that unexpected product? That is pyridine, 3-chloropyridine. What is this? 3-chloropyridine is formed. It is unexpected product. How it is formed? We know that dichlorocarbon is the intermediate. As this dichlorocarbon directly forms a bond with a double bond of pyrrole, that results 3-chloropyridine. Okay, so that mechanism we are not discussing here. Just remember, here it is second position. Now unexpected product, that is 3-chloropyridine. Like that, in the same, here also 3-chloroquinoline. This is 3-chloroquinoline is formed. It is also unexpected product. Okay, so now what about this? So here OCH3 minus, there is no Remer-Tiemann reaction. So this is also important. What is the reason? As this is not a phenol, it is methoxybenzene. Okay, so here there is no formation of phenoxide ion. If phenoxide ion is not formed, then it can't react with dichlorocarbon. That's why no Remer-Tiemann reaction for methoxybenzene. Okay, or anisole. Here it is aminobenzene, aniline. Okay, with the same conditions, CHCl3OH. So like this, don't place CHO group at ortho position. That is wrong. Okay, what is the reason for here? Here there is no formation of phenoxide. That's why there is no Remer-Tiemann reaction. In this case, with CHCl3, so form this dichlorocarbon reacts with NH2 and forms isocyanide. Corresponding isocyanide is formed. Okay, there is no substitution, electrophilic substitution, and there is no CHO substitution takes place. Only NH2 reacts with dichlorocarbon and it converts into NH2 converts into isocyanide. So that's why, because of these two reasons, these two products do not undergo Remer-Tiemann reaction. Okay, this is about Remer-Tiemann reaction and with examples. So here, so just remember ortho position. Say CHO, just replace hydrogen with the CHO at ortho position. If ortho position is black, just replace hydrogen with the CHO para position. Okay, here it is second position, for indole third position, and unexpected products. Okay, here there is no Remer-Tiemann reaction. Remember these points. Okay, if case this phenol with CHCl3, we are already discussed this. But if this CHCl3 is replaced with CCl4, and 4 NaOH. 4 NaOH. What is the product? Okay. Now, what is the difference? In the Riemann-Tiemann reaction, what are the reactants? CHCl3 and 3 NaOH. Okay. Now, it is OHCCl4 NaOH. In this case, what is the product? Salicylaldehyde. But in this case, so by heating, OHCOOH is formed. Okay. Orthohydroxybenzoic acid. This is also called as salicylic acid. Salicylic acid. Okay. This is just comparison. Okay. Comparison of Riemann-Tiemann reaction. This is like just like Kolbe-Schmitt reaction. Okay. Mechanism also follows just like Kolbe-Schmitt reaction. What is the difference here? In the Riemann-Tiemann reaction, it is CHCl3 and NaOH forms a salicylaldehyde, but here it is salicylic acid. Okay, this is all about Riemann-Tiemann reaction. Thank you.